Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
I thought it start recording right away that time. I was
Oh,
like
I heard
frozen for
you.
a second, but I think we're good now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
So today is all about
And
paying
paying off credit. Yes, this is Laura's day. This is a good day for Laura to speak.
It's my
Yeah.
day. So
Paying off debt.
yeah.
Hmm.
Do you think it improves your credit score?
No.
Ooh, interesting.
Depends
Like it.
how, right? It depends how you pay it off.
I was going to say, I would say yes and no is the
Yeah.
answer because it depends on where you are in your financial journey, your credit journey. Are you older with more established debt, or are you younger and you don't have a lot of credit? So that's the key to everything in your credit scores is being responsible with your debts. I see this a lot. And I don't know if like credit repair companies are telling people that are trying to improve their scores to go out and apply for like 5 different credit cards. That's frustrating to me because it works against you. You have to know that if you apply for a bunch of credit cards and you get declined, when you get declined for credit, it hurts your score. So be very wise about what you're applying for. If you are somebody that's on the lower end of the credit score scale, maybe you have a 610 credit score. You need to be very ginger about what you're applying for, and maybe only apply for one credit card. And if you know you've been declined in the past, maybe you start with going to a bank and getting a secured credit card where you put the money in that card, savings account kind of thing, to help boost your score. But I would say that that's going to be the best thing, is to focus on the credit that you have now and paying it timely. A good boost of a credit card, or a credit score, I should say, is to keep your balances at 30% or less of whatever the credit limit is. So quick math, we'll use $1,000 credit limit. That's quick math. So you should keep your balances at $300 or less. So if somebody is I've seen credit scores go from a 640 to a 740 in a month's time.
Yeah.
Yes. And the reason that that's important is because when you're trying to buy a house or take on more debt, buy a car, whatever it is, they want to know that you're smart with your money. So maintaining that balance, using paying, and holding a balance. If you have zero balances on $100,000 worth of different cards, like I got an American Express, I got a Discover, and they're all paid off, that actually hurts your credit. Because tomorrow, after you close on this house, you could go out and spend $100,000, and now you have all this new debt that you have to make payments on. So that's why it's important that they see that you're maintaining a balance.
Correct. You're utilizing it. They want to see you're responsible with utilizing credit.
Yeah.
And I also see people, like, a mistake I see them is talking to a borrower on the phone, and they're like, well, I'm just going to make a big payment on that credit card. I'm going to pay it off. And I'm like, wait, talk to a loan officer that's been in the industry long enough and is educated on this. We are not credit experts. We can't state we're credit experts, but I can certainly share with you the experience that I've had in helping people improve credit scores. So by somebody taking a large sum and saying, I'm just going to pay it on one credit card, but they have 3 credit cards with larger balances, you are by far better taking that. Sit down with a piece of paper, write down each of your credit cards, write down the total limit and then the current balance. Do the math, figure out what 30% is of your total limit, and take that large sum and apply it across the board on all 3 credit cards, or 2, or whatever it is, and you're going to get the most increase in credit score that way.
Yeah.
So
agree.
I think a good source is a piece of paper. This is you. This is your credit file when you start out in life young. And this is the credit file that you aim to get. So with no trade lines with no auto loan, no credit cards. You're just one piece of paper. And as time develops and you show how you can manage your debt properly, your credit file gets thicker and thicker, which is a good thing as long as you're paying it properly. So the other tip is people get these 0% off, 0% interest rates on these credit cards, 0% for 18 months, 24 months. And they're like, well, I want to take this credit card, but I'm going to cancel a card because I don't want too many credit cards. That's not necessarily the case.
Yes, don't cancel. Don't cancel.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Like
sometimes if you don't use that card, they will auto cancel you, because I do have a couple that have done that. So if you are that person that has a couple, try to always be using it for something. Like, this is going to be for gas. This one is for this, and you designate it for something so that you're always using it if you only have a few. I mean, if you have a whole plethora, dropping a couple might, when you're established isn't the end of the world. But my mom was a big, you're going to get a credit card because you want to buy something big or a trip, or you get a store credit card to buy furniture, and then you pay it off and close it. Don't close it.
Yeah.
Because the longevity is what they're looking for. They're looking for that history. So it's important to not close those.
If you close the credit card that you've had for 20 years for a brand new credit card for the 0% offer, you just took your book of credit history and now you're one page again, and it's going to drop your credit scores until the system knows you and your spending habits again. So very bad to do that. Again, unless, like Danielle said, if you have an 800 credit score and you're a strong credit history, it's not going to affect you as much.
Right.
And then if you guys are hearing about the rental payments for credit history now,
they just came about.
I would probably say, I'm not an expert on this one yet, but I would look at Experian. There's 3 trade lines that report to your credit history. So there's TransUnion, there's Equifax, and there's Experian. I see that Experian has what's called Experian Boost. So Google it, check it out, go to their website. It appears that you can add non-traditional lines of credit using Experian Boost. So that would be rental payments. That would be cell phones. What else?
Yes, because that's a big one. Everybody has a cell phone.
Yeah, but word to the wise, be careful with that, because if you do not pay, if you're prone to having a 30-day late on anything, you don't want that 30-day late on your credit report, because it's, as much as it could be a plus to help improve your score, it can work against you as well. And once you have a late put on your credit report, I've seen people's scores drop 100 points, over 100 points, and you have to deal with it until you can reestablish credit. So.
Well, and if you are somebody that those reoccurring bills, that usually those are the ones that are good to put on auto. It's reoccurring every month. It doesn't fluctuate. Cell phone companies have changed where, before you only got this many minutes and then you got charged extra for what you use. That doesn't really happen, and it's pretty stable. Same with some of your, utilities are usually pretty stable. So those are ones, it's great to put them on like auto.
Such a good
your
point,
car payment. Because then you don't have to ever worry about it, because the 30-day late, that's a killer.
And you can't just call them. I mean, you might be able to get lucky and beg them to
I would.
it.
If
you've never been late in the past, but
if you've never been late, I would, and you mess up, I usually am like, I was on vacation, I totally forgot, or tell a white lie. Give them your sob story, and there is a chance that they will be able to reverse it. Because I had it happen where I didn't realize I missed a payment. So then when I paid next month, I was 30 days late, 30 days, like I didn't know that there was no payment. So then that next month's payment went to the previous month.
60 days.
So then when I paid that current month in the next month, so then it was like, they finally sent me a notice, but it had been like I was 30 days late.
Yeah.
But I didn't, And they're like, oh, they got rid of all but one of them
Yeah.
for
You
me.
know-
I was like, I had no idea I missed a payment. So I was never, in my mind, I was never late. I was 2 weeks early, but I was a whole month behind.
In today's day and age, you hit it such an important topic. It really, there's no excuse not to. Like auto pay, set up auto pay in whatever your bank account is. I have my utilities on auto pay also, and I laugh because right now I have like a $300 credit on our freaking ComEd account. I'm like, I need to stop auto pay for a couple months.
Ooh, that's nice. That's nice to have. We don't see utilities cover.
So that's the long and short of Will paying down debt.
Yes.
I think that was some.
Well, I hope everybody has a good rest of their week.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll see. Yeah. Tomorrow's closing day. So
yeah.
I will be there 10 a.m.
Thanks, Laura. I won't be there.
Oh, well, I'll be sure to text you. Everything's all set and ready to go. It'll be a good day. And they have time to move in before their lease is up.
I know. Yay. Well, thanks for everything. Bye, everyone.
Bye.